Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. Anyway, we're gonna go over here somewhere and look for. Well, I think it was supposed to be next to the fisherman. This is the fisherman dude. So, hello. I let the wind lead for the sparks. Greetings, great honorary knight, and to you, helper in white, I investigative team weapons offer. Emetol, I'm at your service. What can I do for you? Follow the sparks. By sparks, could you mean the Spark Knight? That's right, that's my personal motto. Out of all the elite warriors of the Knights of Favonius, the most powerful must be our revered and adorable Spark Knight. She traverses every inch of Mondstadt with a lively demeanor, and her petite and nimble form carries enough firepower to annihilate an entire legion. No matter how numerous the enemy forces, they will all be burnt to ashes and scattered by the winds at the sound of the Spark Knight's delightful laughter and rumbling symphony of her explosives. So powerful they shouldn't exist in the world. Is Chloe really that powerful? I never realized that. Yeah, and what's with the shouldn't exist in the world you mentioned? For that question you've come to the right person. I'm a pretty skilled alchemist myself. Although I'm not nearly as learned as Master Sucrose or Master Timius, and so far behind Captain Albedo, I can't even see a shadow on a winter's morn. I do have my expertise, and I've designed many explosives for engineering use. However, their explosive velocity simply isn't in the same league as the Jumpy Dumpty. They are only capable of deflagrating rather than transitioning to a high resistance detonation. In layman's terms, please. Yeah, deflagration, this, detonate that, all Paimon understood was explosive. Oh no, I'm so sorry, I got carried away and didn't do a good job. Good enough job explaining, it's all my fault. Anyway, ordinary explosive material are 2, maybe even 2.5 generations away from the masterpieces designed by the Spark Knight. In terms of cost, they aren't even close to the same level either. When I asked the Spark Knight about the secret ingredients for Jumpy Dumpty, she only answered, Jumpy Dumpty's formula was given to Clee by Clee's mother. If there's a secret ingredient, it must be her love for Clee. But it's understandable for her to say that, since the formula for such a powerful explosive is something potential that could affect the balance of power between nations. It's simply above the pay grade of someone as low and insignificant as I. All I can do is try to follow in the footsteps of the Spark Knight and try even harder to develop my own formula for explosive materials. I will work hard and strive to achieve my goal, that one day I could make something that's at least 1/20th as powerful and cost-effective as the Jumpy Dumpty. Oh, the mere thought of it makes me tremble with excitement. The perfect rate explosive rate, an earth-shattering shockwave, a concise build and low cost. Jumpy Dumpty. Calm down, you're getting carried away again. Paimon has never met someone like this. Let's just call her Bombaholic in the future. Let's get out of here, Kaiko. If we get a chance, we need to remind Albedo, pay attention to the Bombaholic on his team and take care of her mental state. I want to see those. I'm pretty sure. Okay, weapons specialist. Paimon has never heard that title before. Sounds impressive. Indeed, if you don't mind, Great Honorary Knight, please allow me to give you a brief introduction to some of the responsibilities of the investigation team as I understand them. In addition to basic military intelligence reports, we also investigate, collect, and analyze combat-related data of the Knights, finding ways to continuously improve tactics and combat capabilities. Therefore, learning the habits of the Knights and modifying their weapons and equipment are both part of our responsibilities. The so-called weapon specialist, in truth, is a Knight who is responsible for testing experimental weapons. So you must also be a skilled combatant? Are you also a master of weaponry? Not at all, I know nothing about combat. If I was to take up a sword, even a wild boar could take on 20 of me. But I'm tougher than nails. When I was trying to analyze the formula for Jumpy Dumpty, I went through, let me count, 27 incidents, and the blast sent me flying in 19 of them. But after managing myself up and applying splints, I returned to the team's garrison the next day and went back to work. My colleagues were very understanding and helped me keep the incidents hidden from Captain Albedo, otherwise I would have missed out on work. Following the sparks is not for the faint of heart and the undisciplined. You don't have to push yourself that hard. You could ask your captain for some leave. Now Paimon's really worried about this Knight's mental state. Oh, okay. We should ask Albedo to keep an eye on her. Caring about nothing but your work is a bit much. What's the third option? Is it just a leave? Why are you squirming like that? Oh, it's just the Great Honorary Knight and the Helper in White are so concerned about my work. It's exciting, but it also makes me quite nervous. The Helper in White? Is that Paimon or is that also me? Because I am in white. Great Honorary Knight, Emetol, weapon specialist of the investigation team reporting in, currently executing an urgent mission, annihilate the invasive anglers. Why you became so formal all of a sudden? Are we really held in such high regard, the Knights of Favonius? Invasive anglers? You haven't heard about it, Great Honorary Knight. It must be because you've been so busy lately. Which things aren't important enough to warrant your attention. It's quite simple, actually. Not long ago, a merchant from Sumeru came here on business and released a few anglers inside a lake. Anglers are a type of fish native to Sumeru and are basically no natural predators in the waters of Mondstadt. This means they can multiply quickly and take over the lake, leaving little room for other species of fish to survive. After evaluating the issue, the Knights of Favonius assigned Fonia and me to handle it. If you happen to encounter another knight from the investigation team on the other side of the lake, that would be Fonia. She's operating that one detection device, now chemical device developed by Captain Albedo. I don't remember the exact name, but it can detect underwater creatures and identify the unique body shape of the anglers. As for me, my job is to deploy bombs at precise locations to annihilate these bullying invasive species and restore peace inside a lake. Impressive, isn't it? So you're fish blasting. Clee can do it. Alright, I'm just going to say Clee's an expert at that. No, absolutely not. We cannot trouble the Spark Knight with such a mundane task. The Spark Knight's time is incredibly valuable and should only be allocated according to her own will. Besides, unlike the Great Honorary Knight often uses heavy naval cannons to blow up pigeons. That's overkill. If you did that, not even a single feather would remain. That's definitely going way too far. That's what I mean. The Spark Knight's bombs are like heavy naval cannons, and those schools of anglers are a little different from flocks of pigeons. Our objective happens to be eliminating the pigeons without harming the finches beside them. That's why I'm the perfect man for the job. Although the submarine bombs I use are imitations of the Spark Knight's Jumpy Dumpty, they are only 1/10 as strong. With the help of specially designed detonators and the positions provided by Phonia, I can guarantee the angler nesting grounds are demolished without harming any native fish species inside a lake. Someone gets it now, you want to target only those fish without harming any others. What did the pigeons ever do to you? Oh, my analogy doesn't seem to be fitting. I'll have to come up with a better one next time. Anyway, I have nothing against the pigeons. I just wanted you to know how powerful the Spark Knight's weapons are. However, it's not yet time for me to start. Phonia hasn't completed her preliminary recon work, and doing anything rash right now will surely startle them. Phonia is maddeningly slow, and she has a bad temper. Every time I get closer, she starts complaining about how I'm messing up her equipment and making her go deaf. I don't dare to rush her, but if this keeps up, just when will I finally be able to sail in my dear little boat and drop my beloved bombs? Then let me keep you. You're too kind, Great Honorary Knight and the Helper in White. Please take care. Phonia. Hello? Honorary Knight and the Helper in White, Phonia of the investigation team reporting. We're currently carrying out an urgent mission, annihilate the invasive anglers. I'm in charge of acoustic recon. If you have any questions, there is a knight called Emmettle by the lake. She's a better interpersonal connection and can provide you with detailed information. I haven't asked anything yet. Right, we just wanted to greet you and you just started babbling on. Was just a bit impatient. Isn't that a good thing? We all work for the Knights of Venice and we're all on the clock right now, so we should not indulge ourselves in meaningless gossip, but the exchange of useful information. Besides, I'm just a common cog while you are the heroes who have saved Monster on your resumes. Someone like me is not worth much of your precious time. Now, hey, it's a bit offensive. You're not the types who use people and treat them as tools. Plus, I'm not that vain, nor that arrogant. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. A cog is simply how I define myself. I'm just an ordinary person with no talent. I have neither the capability nor the determination to make change. To take charge. The only role I am fit to play on the stage of the machine, that is the Knights of Venice, is that of a cog. Or you can also call me pawn or gear, I don't mind. Putting like that is totally heartless. Heartless, I actually find it to my liking. There's no need for me to overthink anything or do things according to my own will. I simply do what my superior says, get to work on time and leave on time. Life is simple. There are rumours going about that says in emergency situations the Honorary Knight has command authority on the lines equivalent to a captain. Who knows, I may have the chance to be temporarily assigned to your unit in the future. Of course, every situation is different and every task has a different priority. We are currently not in any such critical situation, so I can just focus on the annihilate the invasive anglers task that I have been assigned. As such, I must ask you two to keep some distance from me while I work. Both my equipment and I require a quiet working environment. You certainly wouldn't want some cogs to malfunction and affect the entire machine, would you? Just showing us away. I rarely see the knights so willing to close the door and leave the one behind, or maybe they're a heartless workaholic. Come on, Kaiko, let's leave her here to do her work all alone. What is this lady on about? You are... I just told you the most important information, but as it seems that's not enough for you, I'll supplement it with a few more words. I am Phonia, member of the intelligence division of the investigation team. Though I have served for 6 years, I have only carried out 67 battlefield support ops and 31 direct action ops. My greatest martial accomplishment was defeating 1 Hillshell brute, 2 Hillshell shamans, and a few Hillshell shooters, with Emmettle using simple roadside explosives mopping up a small area of the forest. As you can see, the gap in combat capability between me and you, Honorary Knight, is as wide as that between a boar and a storm terror. Now, perhaps you will simply forget about an unimportant Ordinary Knight like me in a couple days. What's going on? Why are you suddenly giving us a work report so serious? Just think of us as new friends. Yeah, even though Kaiko is an Ordinary Knight, we're not on duty now, just relax. We're always meeting all kinds of people in the wilderness, and it's really great when we talk and end up becoming friends. I see, you wish to discuss personal matters, let me think. I'm Phonia, 26 years old, single. I currently live in the 3rd room on the 3rd floor of the 3rd building to the right of the city gates. I have a roommate who's also my tenant called Emmettle, and the monthly rent is, I forget, it's not important. My hobby is to sleep. After work, I just go home and sleep. If it's too noisy, I'll have some wine to help me sleep. I don't remember what kind of wine I used to drink, but that's not important either. As long as it can get me drunk, it's good wine. I want to stay at the secret camp near Dragonspine temporarily in accord with Captain Albedo's orders. I like it there because it's quiet, so I can have a good sleep without anyone disturbing me. I see. Your hobby is actually quietness. Is your personal life that mechanical too? Now, you're the first one to point out my life is machine-like. I think that's great. Living a routine life keeps me away from trouble. Paimon feels this night is incredible at killing conversations. Paimon doesn't know how to respond. As she's going on about her interests, which are still related to work, Paimon gonna give her a nickname, the Silent Workaholic. Thanks, Helper in White. That's a good nickname. If we ever need full sign of the team, I'll use it. I thought Paimon was like... Oh dear. Alright, Helper in White, if you do not require further information from me, then please excuse the silent workaholic to resume her recon work. You go ahead, we'll leave you to it. Okay. Acoustic recon. Sounds impressive, but it looks like you're just standing by the lake, not moving a muscle. Paimon doesn't see any equipment around either. Good topic. Honorary Knight and the Helper in White, we have noticed how compact Captain Albedo's handcrafted equipment is. Hostiles won't be able to spot it either in the future. I already deployed the recon equipment's active unit underwater. It utilizes the special wave. Anyway, it surveys the nearby area with the help of Hydro. I'm wearing the unit's receiver in my ears. It's about the size of regular earplugs. The detection signal of the active unit is transmitted directly to me. With these sound signals, I'm able to analyze the location of all anglers and lock onto their nests by plotting their path information on the map. Then Emmettal can come in and eradicate them in one go. Is that amazing? It's almost like magic. Truly incredible, chemical reactions appear no different from magic to the untrained eye. When other technologies reach a certain maturity, a similar high-level creations will also be created. For example, I heard Fontaine manufactures large volumes of clockwork tech-based humanoid machines. They can even take on the responsibility of defending the city. That also seems like magic to me, but I digress. Anyway, according to Captain Albedo, after a few discussions with Jean and the other captains, they reach a consensus. The combat capabilities of the Knights of Onius must be steadily improved with the minimum budget. Improve your combat capabilities? Yeah, the intermittent reports from the expedition team have given us a clearer picture of our faraway enemies. Some are just too powerful for our knights to handle effectively at their current skill level. The Knights of Onius must continue to improve, striving for zero casualties and minimal resource consumption while eradicating potential invaders of Mondstadt and protecting everyone. For this purpose, there are no standards that are too high. But how is it related to what you're doing, like this annihilate the invasive anglers operation? Good question. Helper in White, to put it simply, the conclusion from the meeting at that time was information. The most cost-effective way to improve is by enhancing the Knights' ability to acquire information, allowing them to gain the initiative on the battlefield and engage enemies from a more advantageous position at the proper time. So you're testing your equipment. I'm impressed, Honorary Knight. Communicating with you is indeed efficient and straightforward. My job is in the investigation team, a signals officer, and the equipment I am using are some of the earliest products of the Knights of Onius plan to improve our combat capabilities. Equipment shares similar design principles with the survey device Captain Albedo providing Mika with. This one has better battery life, increased accuracy against small targets, and is more convenient to use. As one of the first signals officers trained to use this equipment, I am responsible for being a military instructor, training a large cohort of signals officers for the front line. Ideally, a few signals officers will be assigned to each platoon. They will use detection equipment to acquire information about enemies while they are still distant, allowing them to utilize the intelligence to deploy the most advantageous tactics. Now Paimon's lost what makes something as simple as a fight so complicated. When we see enemies, we prefer the hands-on approach and just go at them. If we win, pure glee. If we lose, we flee. You are heroes, we are cannon fodder, we're different. To avoid being cannon fodder torn to pieces by heroes like you, we regular knights have to actually use our brains. At least we put some distance between us before you come charging over. Being easy trampled on isn't acceptable. We knights are tasked with the protection of Mondstadt. We can't afford to be reckless. Hey, how can you say something so demoralizing with a straight face? So you've got a point, we never considered that. The opponents we've defeated might actually be warriors who actually train hard every day. Warriors must have the dignity of a warrior. Carry on with the testing, signals officer. Thank you for the encouragement and for taking notice of a regular knight like me. I hope to one day fight by your side. I'm gonna assume the last one is just her getting rid of me, but we'll leave you goodbye. Take care. If you encounter the others, please remind them to keep a low profile. Thanks. She's an interesting character. She just does not care. Okay, she talks about this like it's making dinner. Yeah, that is true. Emmettal does. She seems really enamored by explosives, like really, really a lot. Like, it's almost Klee levels, but she just doesn't have the same pure destructive capability as Klee. So it's not as worrying. Oh, hello. It's Polaris. Hello, welcome to the stream. We were talking to Klee. No, we were talking to Emmettal and Phonia because that was a delivery person. I don't know, just because they're here temporarily, we gotta talk to them. What is the speedy reading? You know, you were not watching. I assume you weren't watching it. Can you watch streams at 2x speed? I would assume not, because you can only get it as fast as I say things. The speed reading was Wild Town. Why, thank you. It was a... Yeah, I talk fast sometimes, and I could feel myself almost stumbling over the words, but I didn't slow down. I don't know why. Oh dear. She's weird. She is kind of weird. But, you know, yeah, just a little bit. Anyway, we gotta talk to the delivery person. I wonder if she'll give us snacks. She was supposed to bring us lunch. Hello, great hero of monster. I am Helga, a delivery person for Good Hunter. How may I help you? Delivery person. Yeah, I deliver orders from the restaurant. It's a super simple but enjoyable job. Some customers don't want to cook from scratch or need to host important guests at home, so they can place orders in advance, and the restaurant sends us to deliver the meal orders to the designated location. Doesn't sound that simple. Doing the same job over and over can't be enjoyable. Really, you think so? But I find it pretty enjoyable myself. No matter when or where, we allow people to easily enjoy their favourite foods. Delivering happiness like this gives me a sense of fulfillment and achievement. A few years ago, I accidentally fell and broke my leg. I had to stay at home and could barely get out of bed. Usually, I'm the one who cooks at home since my dad's a terrible cook. His food is so bad he can't stomach it. Moreover, he gets home pretty late, so the nearby restaurants are all closed by then. During that time, my dad and I relied on the food delivered by delivery people. The moment we heard knocking on the door, we knew our hunger would be satisfied. That's why I signed up as soon as I recovered. I decided to become the fastest and most reliable food delivery person, bringing my customers their satisfying meals. I heard there was once a delivery person nicknamed the Golden Shadow. No matter how demanding the orders were or how great the distance, she could deliver them in record time. Sadly, the Golden Shadow was a temporary worker hired by the restaurant from the Adventurers Guild and only stayed a few days, leaving only the legend of their speed. It's an inspiration to me. I also want to become that kind of, well, a top delivery person in order to that. Then keep it up. Thanks for the encouragement, now I feel motivated. No food? What are you doing here? Alright, Sarah said Good Hunter has received a special order to deliver food to the Spark Knight at regular times, but she won't forget to eat her lunch while she's on important missions. Seeing the Spark Knight playing games so carelessly and happily, executing important missions, I'm happy to be of help. A colleague of mine isn't so lucky. She received an order and had to deliver the food to somewhere near one of the cliffs near the Bright Crown Mountains. Delivering food around Mondstadt is tiring enough, but to think she had to go across mountains and rivers carrying the backpack. Fortunately, the customer is a wealthy merchant who always tips well. She could have delivered dozens of orders and earned it's worth of wages and the time it takes to make the trip otherwise. Is this telling me to go to the mountain, or just a fun fact? Don't let me keep you later. Take care, you two. Drop by the Good Hunter whenever you're free and treat yourselves to a great meal. Okay. Okay. I do kind of want to... Where is the Bright Crown Mountain? Which mountain's the Bright... Oh. I'm just gonna have a quick look. You don't even read a sentence perfectly in your head? I mean, I'm struggling here. If you hear me pause, sometimes I pause like mid-sentence, that's because I knew I was about to say it wrong, so I stopped to say it right. That was like a little pause, just a little pause. But yeah, I hardly ever say things correctly. Sometimes I just say them fast enough and with enough confidence that you don't notice that I've said the wrong word. Well, I hope you don't notice, because that would be bad. Well, not necessarily bad, but not that great. Oh.
Over here.
Uh-oh. Just gonna leave. No, do not! Can she hit me in the air? Well, I hope not. Oh, the octopus came back. That means I'm out of combat. It's actually very useful because there's a lot of things you can't do in combat, like reading signs. So this little octopus friend, every time I'm not in combat, he'll come back, which is a great indicator of whether or not it's safe. Looks like there's nothing here, but there is a mushroom, so I'm gonna grab the mushroom. I'm also gonna grab this mint, assuming it is in fact mint. Yep, that's mint. I can grab the mint. Sometimes it's not mint. It's very upsetting when it's not mint. Anyway. That looks like that's about the end of our little Mondstadt adventure with Klee. Which means it's time to go back to Enkanomiya. Which is, down here somewhere. That's the wrong one. Here we go. Which quest should I do? Let's do this one. That looks fun. Important missions? Yes. To be fair, it's very important. And actually, you know, we're keeping Klee entertained, which is itself a very important mission. If we didn't keep Klee entertained, it'd be such a bad thing. Like, there would be problems, there would be explosions, it would not be a good time. You don't even know English that well? I struggle all the time. My pronunciation is terrible in all languages. Oh dear. Now where am I going? I'm trying to go over here. I left a little marker, which means I definitely left it for a reason. I don't remember why I left it there, but clearly I left it for a reason. Okay. Oh, guys, we committed. Yeah. I'm also not high enough. It's gonna be fine. Also, thank you for the follow. I heard the noise, I heard the little ding. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy it here. Yeah, in this chaos, in this chaotic world. Take to the pit, you see, well, I made it. And look, there's a little ledge here. She can climb this. I believe in her. I also, why am I Nahida? I was either gonna be Klee just for the theme, or I was gonna be Yao Yao because Yao Yao. But apparently Nahida it is. Anyway, up we go. Actually did have an exploration party earlier. That was just the tiny characters because I had Sayu for number 4 because she's so useful for running. Like, this is the most adorable party you could possibly have. And it's functional because Nahida is very good for getting items, gathering stuff, because Nahida grabs all the stuff with her little skill. Yao Yao stops you from dying if you encounter anything. Like so. I have apparently angered, so this is exactly what Yao Yao's for, and then Klee actually sets things on fire. And Sayu, so good for like going places. I don't know if, oh, that's not good. This is fine. I didn't actually intend to anger a lower child, but actually wait, I'm not, can I leave? Yes, okay, if I go over there, I assume I can use that in combat. It's gonna be fine. But anyway, yeah, that's why I like this little party. Sayu is not the most useful in terms of surviving things, but she's pretty useful for going places. And so when you need to go, you know, to gather things, then quite efficient. Oh, they're doing fantasy. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are doing quests again. doing quests. We're back in Enkanomiya. Vishap Research. Interesting. But you just 3 children and 1 daddy. Yeah, pretty much. You gotta love the 3 tiny children. But isn't Nahida count as a child? I don't know. Well, I mean, like, yes, but also no. Maybe she can count as the responsible, like, she's the responsible adult in the team of all the children. You could put Sayu now as the most deadly team ever. Yeah, pretty much. I like it. Such an adorable team. As 4 children, yes. Okay. Hello. This is the 3rd group of people you've sent here on Enkanomiya's last day. If you want to collect the experimental record, then I have nothing to say to you. Perhaps if you can convince the Erebos and Sanguinia factions to cease their squabbling, you may yet discuss this. On such nights, Enkanomiya is filled with after images of the past, of records of history and the like. They are unnecessary and dangerous. This guy doesn't seem to realize that he's an after image himself. We're not here to retrieve any records. Oh, is that so? Then leave, please. Wait, no, ordinary person should be able to enter this place. Are you a Jibrashi? Or were you sent here by Sanguinia to silence us? No, we're here to take stock. What is that? Some kind of code that I didn't get the memo for? Still, it matters not. If you manage to get here, then I doubt I can stop you from doing as you please. I mean, look, today is Enkanomiya's final day. I'd suppose it couldn't hurt to estimate the number of people you'll need to do them. They're moving around here a little early. So yes, do as you like, just make sure you don't light the elemental monument. Don't light the monument, you say? Pretty sure we're gonna light that monument. Once everyone leaves Vyakoku, I will let the Baptismal Vishaps loose. They have been raised to react to a special kind of elemental energy. The Baptismal Vishaps here are all of enhanced variety, and they have a very high chance of passing their unique traits onto their offspring. In a few years, this place will be swarming with powerful Baptismal Vishaps. Is that why this place is so deadly? I'm not a fan. The Esther looked up at the moment, but the ruckus they'll make if they sense that elemental power will be quite the headache for me. And what are those for? For recording experiments, of course. By the way, there are probably some odd materials over here. They're not anything you'll need to bring along, so don't worry about them. Looking at you, you must either be Jibrashi or one of Sanguinia's retainers. Tell the higher-ups this, that Michia will remain in the restricted zone until the moment of departure comes to ensure that no one else approaches the area. that makes you mature, right, then? Although I'll probably have to change my name once we get up above the surface and start a new life. Still, our wrongdoings are not so easily wiped away. As to the rest, I shall not say. Okay. Oh, you're better at putting the wool over everyone's eyes again, huh? What was he talking about just now? Anyway, something about lighting the elemental monument up to hidden records. The monument will summon dangerous baptismal bishops though, so we should prepare ourselves first. Okay, if they're gonna make me fight things, this is not the team I want to have. let me grab my usual team. Where are they? Here they are. Oh no, we have Yelan, it's fine. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I wanna have a look. Oh. 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 Oh, I see. There are like many different Vishaps. Depending on which one you... Oh, well this one's obviously not gonna... okay. Okay, we're gonna need the fire, I think. Because the ice is not gonna make a difference. And I should really get out of the water. That would help. Okay, maybe I should lead it out. That might help. Come in. Oh, it froze Uruguay. Uruguay. I got it wrong again. Okay. Well, it's doing things. Is it dead? Almost. Nope. Almost. Come in. You done? Okay. Okay. This one's down. Oh, it's electric. Oh, that's not gonna go well. But this is fine. We can do this one. The problem is, in order to get the elemental monument, you've got to have the right element. However, that also means whatever you have is not going to be very good against this guy because it's got the same element. So I'm going to need to do something special for the electric one. I've got to replace somebody to do the electric one. I don't have anybody... I don't have any good electro characters, so it's gonna hinder me a little bit, but it should be okay. Hopefully. Ooh. Uh-oh. Why are you angry? Okay, okay. Okay, who should I grab? Literally anybody. Let's grab Lisa. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, okay. Oh. Let's do this. And this. Oh, that's ready. Okay. Should be fairly quick. Investigate? What did I investigate? Oh no, I'm stuck. That's fine. Let's do... Oh wait. That's not gonna... I don't know why I did that. Okay. Oh, okay, it's frozen. Perfect. Is that it? No, not quite, not quite. Let me see. Uruguay, have you got this? Uruguay. Yeah, I got this. I keep saying it wrong. Uruguay. Uruguay got this. Okay. Oh! Found the sigil. This is exciting. This is exciting. Now what? Is that the end of the quest? No. Oh, it's look for the records. Okay. Okay. No. Supposed to be in here? But where? It's not up. There's a very small area. Is this a statue? No. What? Look for the experimental records. There's rock? No. There is like nothing here. What does it want? What do you want? I did all the things. Is it up this broken cliffside? Maybe? Probably not. No. Oh. Oh. My bad. Oh dear. Let's just wait a sec. Let's see. There's so many quests. Well, you just gotta do them, or not. You don't have to do them. I don't know. I'm always gonna advocate for doing the quest. I love a good quest. Yeah, being too short to wade. Yeah, she's tiny, which is adorable, but not super useful sometimes. How do you treat Ayaka in such a bad way? It wasn't on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. Ayaka fell, and it was a tragedy. It's okay. I won't let it. She won't fall the second time. No. Okay, she made it. Anything else up here? No? Oh, I think that's how you get back. But where's my research? I'm so confused. I already looked in here. Is it in like this room? Oh. I think that's just money though, isn't it? My bad. That was not my intention. That was not my intention. After I just told you that I was going to treat Ayaka better. Oh dear, I am not good at this game. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh! I've gotten so distracted, but that's okay. There's supposed to be a sigil nearby. And that's what we're looking for. The sigil. Where's the sigil? Sigil? Ah, there's the sigil. Ayaka is the new Jean. I guess, in a way. Do you remember those records are in the most stupid place? Well, that doesn't bode well. I'm not very good at finding things. I'm already not good at finding things. It's gonna be even worse if they're in like a hidden place. Again, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay. Is there something here? If this is all that's in here, I'll be very disappointed. That was not worth turning the lights on, just to do that. So I'm sure hoping that this was relevant and now the records are going to be visible or something. We're gonna need an official apology. I am so sorry. I did not intend to do that. It was an accident. It was an accident. Ayaka... Did it come back? Why is it back? We're just gonna... Oh, no. Ayaka, get out of the water. Okay. We can't have that happen a third time, or this is not gonna end well. Okay, okay. Oh, it went away. Nice. Oh no, it's back. Just gonna ignore it. There it is. Okay. We got something. I guess we don't have to talk to the guy anymore, but I kind of want to see if the guy has anything else to say. Or the lady, Machia. I don't know, and so I think it needs to be nighttime again. So we're gonna turn it back to nighttime. If I can remember how we did that. I don't, where was I? Was I on the cliff? I think I was on the cliff. Was I on the cliff? No, it was this way. It was this way. Okay, okay. It wasn't one of the Vishap cages. I don't know if I already said this, but I did see your message first. Which is what triggered me to look for it. And I found it. It's exciting. Oh, hello, Unicorn Torian. Good day to you too. Welcome to the stream. We are continuing on with the quest in Enkanomiya. I've just managed to find the records of this Vishap place. Don't know what they're for, but I found them. And now we can go to the next quest. I don't think there's that many quests, so that's good. We're almost done, we're almost done. Well, I say almost done. We're almost done in the sense that I've almost started every quest. But don't know how long they take. So, you know, it might take a while. Oh. We gotta wait. Maybe I should switch to Yao. Oh. That was a bit disappointing. Okay. Well, that's done. So I'm gonna remove that. And this was my telling me how to get there. Okay, so there's one over here. And there's one over here. And we'll go to the library. So you're gonna focus on the quest it's like time? Fair enough. Enjoy the quest. I hope you have fun. Well, depending on which quest it is. I probably spoiled like a bunch of the quests depending on whether or not you've done them when I did them. So, but I hope they're still fun. Sometimes the fun is in like other mechanisms as opposed to the surprise. Okay, where's this quest? It's somewhere over here. This way? No. Where am I going? Oh, I hear something heavy. Uh-oh. I think there's a ruin guard after me. But that's okay. We're just gonna run away and hope for the best. But how do I... It's supposed to be in the library or something. How do I enter the library? I am so very lost. And there are so many things attacking me, but it's... Uh-oh. It's fine. Oh, a door. Ah, quest. Okay. Oh, I'm in combat though. Ah, no I'm not. The thing came back. And there's a sea leaf. It's this way. Anyway, let's talk to this library dude. Hello. And I'll step closer, you fiends, no borrowing at this hour. Hey, don't shout us so suddenly, we're not here to borrow books, we don't even know how to read Vyakoku's script. If you're right, I'm fine now. Let me introduce myself, my name would be Emma in the announcement star, I'm the librarian here, at least until the day ends. Until the day ends? That's right, we're all moving to live above sea level tomorrow, now if only I could get those 5 darn books back. Mother ticked off right now, if you must know. Why, if Tokoyo, Okami, and Enkanomiya had eyes to see, it would surely leave a shade of Tokoyo for me behind right now. The angriest, most anxious person in Enkanomiya, that's me, Emma. What did you lose that's got you so anxious? The books are not that important, what's important is that this is Vyakoku's final day. I don't want to go down in history as a librarian who could never get some books back even up till the last day. That's true, this afterimage of her is forever stuck on her final day. I'm sorry, Mum, Dad, I've just been a waste of effort to bring up, haven't I? Divine Priestess, Lord Watatsumi Omikami, I've betrayed your trust, haven't I? When we get to the surface, I'll consign myself to guard in the deep sea, Spirit Herb. You know what, if reincarnation exists, I'll guard it in my next life too. You can't be blamed for a job done poorly if all you do is delegate young people to run some errands, right? Actually, speaking of young people and errands... Uh-oh. Wait, please don't run off just yet. I mean, you two look kind of busy anyway, right? Yes? Great, since you're running around in Clymene at the moment, could you see if you could help me find these books? I mean, I'm not expecting much, but... Oh, fine, let's just help her, shall we, Kaiko? After all, she's been reliving her last day for a few thousand years now. The books that have yet to be returned are The Serpent and the Drakes of Koku, Hygienical Studies in Byakuyokoku, In the Light Beneath the Shadow, and the records of experiments conducted by Michiya and the people with him. As for the 5th book, I actually have some idea where it might be. Before Sun and Moon were stolen and the suspects had been locked up in the hanging prison beneath Mikoshi, the Jibashi threatened them, saying that if they didn't give the location up, they would be abandoned in the hanging prison. That would be their last 3 people left in Nankamiya. Of course, this was only intended to scare them. When it comes time to move tomorrow, they will probably be released. Don't tell them, though, among the suspects is a guy called Ante. He's got a real temper and isn't the type to give anything up unless you really threaten him. Sounds like a tough guy to get along with. Whatever the case, you can start from there whenever you're free. But I have a lot of books. Is there anything you'd like to know? What's the deal with The Full Sun and Moon? The book is quite special insofar that it wasn't borrowed and not returned, but was instead stolen. The Chronic of the Fables and is restricted text. In fact, I believe Watatsu Omikami himself ordered that it be banned. Those 3 have close links with Kanria and have as such been deemed suspects. They have been locked in the hanging prison beneath the Mikoshi. You can start your investigation from them. About the Hygienical Studies in Byakuyokoku. Ugh, that idiot date. This book was borrowed by the young master of a distinguished clan from Byakuyokoku. It's been quite a few years since then. His Narukami-style name is Date, son of Eurydice. He said he wanted to build a new generation of anti-bathyspal Vishap defense works. By the way, he just wanted to have fun building some maze. Rich people and their kids, you just have to envy them. I've done that quest too. I think I have that book. Because I definitely got this one last time. We thought that we had to activate the Ruin Guard. I think this is the maze guy. But this one, according to the loan record, this was borrowed by an envoy from Narukami Island. Doubt we're getting this one back, honestly. I think he said he'd go back and turn this into a novel or something like that. Okay. This one's just a book of guessing games. The Shrine Maidens say that it's suitable for children of 9 to 12 years. I think it's more suitable for kids below 8. The borrower was just an ordinary citizen, so I suspect you'll need a bit of luck finding this one. And the last one? Oh, experimental records. Yeah, we just did this. I'm not sure about this book, actually. This one isn't technically a borrowed book either. It said these records were supposed to be taken back here for storage. Those researchers have refused to hand it up. No one knows where the research site place is supposed to be either. It's all very mysterious. Come to think of it, I discovered that a library map has another section drawn on it, which is also very mysterious indeed. Oh yeah, I forgot this was like a map. Okay, and then what's the last thing? Oh, no other questions. You know what? It suddenly occurred to me that I'm not expecting much, but I'll wait for good news from you is such an amazing sentence. I'm not expecting much decreases the pressure you're putting the other person by indicating you won't be disappointed. On the other hand, I'll wait for good news from you helps motivate the other party. I'm a regular seedbed for the various lost arts of Byakuyokoku now, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, I've got 4 out of 5 books. Oh. That's not very helpful. How am I supposed to know where the final book is? Maybe you're doing what you said you shouldn't. Yes. She's doing a terrible job. It's fine, all this is in Lamine's head anyway. Check in the inventory. Huh? Wait, what's in Lamine's head? But I can't check my inventory. I think I have 4 out of 5 of the books. Yep. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Well, it says I have the 4 out of 5, so I've got to have the 4th one somewhere. Now we've got to... Oh. Did you say read? Ancient open books are full of words you cannot decipher. What was the point in letting me read them if I can't read them? That was so sad. Oh dear. Also, I can't find that thingy thing. The sigil somewhere. Can you go underground here? I mean, the ceiling looked like it was underground. How do you... I will take some of those. Oh! Okay, there's nothing here. Let me go back. Oh! A little slime. Not so good. Uh-oh. He's attacking me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, this is fine. We shall get rid of this guy if we're going to come back to the library for a while. Because he's just going to attack us every single time we get close. Let me just try and get rid of him. Okay, okay. One of them is bought from the A Publishing House. I think you just need to do the last quest. Ah, okay. Wait, the last quest? Oh! Maybe that could do it. Maybe I should go and have a look for the last quest. Maybe that's where it is. Okay, I'm still trying to find if there's like a secret entrance to this library or something. Because I swear those things kept like... The ceiling is underground. Oh! Is this where the ceiling was? Have I been here before? I've definitely done this, wherever this is. Then where's the... I'm so confused. Oh well. We will try the last quest. We'll come back for that one. Oh, I think that might be the book that the guy said was just like borrowed by a regular civilian, so like good luck finding it. You know, not the most encouraging. Okay. Oh, down here somewhere. Down where somewhere? Well, you know, I think it's rest time. Let me just pause here for a moment. Get my stamina back up. Well, this looks like it could be it. Hello. How strange. I have not seen someone in your garb for many long years. You've seen someone else in my outfit? My brother. From your mannerisms, you are not from Byakuya either. Are you some guest from afar who fell into this place? More or less correct. To think that there were ways to access Byakuya from the outside world, shocking news indeed. I was born here and I have never seen anyone from the outside world. Someone once told me you wanted to catch a glimpse of the world outside. I took his words for a jest. Traveller, in truth, I have a humble request for you. There are 7 royal tombs scattered throughout Byakuya in which the remains of our Sunchildren have been interred. The Sunchildren. Indeed, here we worship the Nichi Mikoshi. After a certain number of years, an infant will be chosen as a Sunchild, gaining control over the nation. We have a total of 7 Sunchildren. O rare traveller from another land, please kindly pay respects at their tombs. Why would you need us outsiders to do that? Isn't it usually up to their family and friends to pay respect to them? Indeed, that would normally be the case. Unfortunately, I fear no one in this nation would want to do so. In fact, it is likely these royal tombs have not been visited in a long time. But why is that? The people of this nation dislike the Sunchildren? Dislike is perhaps too kind a word. Detest might be more fitting. As I said earlier, the Sunchildren were born into their role. But how could mere children rule a nation? The ones who truly controlled everything were powerful people behind the scenes. The Sunchildren were merely puppets, their every move manipulated by these people. And yet, there was no end to the greed of these powerful people. They grew fat off the toil of the people, compelling the Sunchildren to perform heinous deeds. And so the people's ire rose, and many of these sins were laid at the feet of the Sunchildren. That's awful. The Sunchildren were innocent. Innocent? Oh no, they were not. As far as the people of Byakuya were concerned, their ignorance was the greatest sin of all. A sin even committed in ignorance can hurt others. Can a person who commits such transgressions truly be called innocent? It would be difficult, no, the damage is already done and it cannot be undone. But if that's what you think, why do you still want us to pay our respects to them? Well, you can consider this my personal sentimentality speaking. My name is Clymene. I was a female official in charge of taking care of the Sunchildren's daily lives within the Nichi Mikoshi. Though I knew they did wrong, and though I was aware that they were being manipulated, they were still children that I watched grow up. I pitied them and I grieved for them. In the end, I could not hate them. Though my work involved being around them every day, I was under heavy surveillance. I was not permitted to say a single word when I was around those children. But when no one was around, when they were helpless and afraid, they would say so many things to me, and I could not offer them a single word in reply. If I had possessed but a little self-sacrificial courage to say anything to them, perhaps everything might have gone differently. But please, I beg you, I cannot face them as I am, so this is the only way I can honour them. Please, good traveller, lend me your aid just this once. A single Sango pearl is all I ask to be laid before their tombs. This way you'll be able to light the soul lamps at the stone shrine here and open the way to the soul guides, locusts, and bring their spirits peace. Soul guides? Okay. Alright, thank you. This task is in your hands then. I hope it's going to tell me where the tombs are. Okay, good, because I was going to say, I have no idea where they are. I have no idea how to find them. There were 7 Sunchildren all. Traveler, please take my place and pay respects before their tombs. Okay, where are they? Oh, it looks like there's one vaguely over this way. I feel like I've seen some of these before. And I also feel like I might have had to fight something. Is this where I keep finding the abyss mages? Not mages, the abyss thingy things. Maybe not. My favourites? Oh gosh. Oh dear. The two. So I definitely remember reading one of these. Here lies Taiso, no Mikoto, who loved to imitate the craftsmen who moulded with clay, created sculptures of the female officials of the court that were exquisite and lifelike. Have a pearl. I don't have that many pearls. That's gonna be fine. Oh, it's glowing. Oh, I didn't mean to make it daytime. Your favourites abyss lectures. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, I definitely fought some of them already, so hopefully this won't be that bad. Are these abyss? Why are there abyss lectors here? As in, did these children turn into abyss lectors? Because if so, that's kind of terrifying. But possibly understandable. I am glad that it's telling me where they are though, because otherwise I would have had no clue. Like 0 clues. Absolutely none. Anyway. This looks like a second tomb. Here lies Sripio no Mikoto, who contracted a terrible illness as a young child and upon recovering, gained knowledge in the realm of medicine. It is so, like, it's kind of tragic that these were, you know, children. Greed. The greed of people. Okay, let me go this way and avoid whatever that was. We're just gonna... Oh, and I'm in combat! Oh, the Halo Shell really did follow me. Why are you here? I was kind of hoping if I can just... Okay, it's gone. There are 2... Okay, the second... Here lies Ismanasu no Mikoto. On his free days, he would go boating, consulting his map of the country. Okay, I don't remember fighting that many Abyss Lectors. So, having only found one of them, like, no Abyss Lector so far, is kind of suspicious. Maybe there aren't that many. Maybe only some of them had. But I definitely... I don't know anymore. However, there's another tomb. Here lies Rikoru no Mikoto. He loved to build. He once built a small scale of the Nichi Mikoshi. It was 6 feet tall and immensely vivid. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, there we go. There he is. Why? Why must you be here? Where's the chest? Maybe there weren't that many that had Abyss Lectures, but the ones that did are all here. Because I feel like I fought this one before. And I got a chest from it. And I don't see a chest. And I'm wondering if this is like, not everyone has an Abyss Lector, but this is the Abyss Lector. This is the Abyss Lector I think I fought before, which means I'm just fighting him for no reason now. This is upsetting. I remember this Electro Abyss Lector. Are you done? Oh no, you're not done. Oh. There you go. Just have all the reactions, please. You done? Okay, okay. Here lies Mimon no Mikoto often insists that there must be a world beyond the skies, but they were just wild claims. Okay. Okay. I think there's 2 left. Funny my man showed up? Yes. Well, I kind of wish he hadn't, personally. But, he did show up. He did show up. Oh, there's 2 sigils nearby. I'm gonna look for the sigil. Ah, found a sigil. Oh. There's a thing here. I may or may not have gone a little bit off track, but that's fine. We can hopefully get rid of these fairly, I was gonna say fairly quickly, but it's never that quick. These things are like deceptively difficult to get rid of. Like deceptively difficult. Okay, okay. Oh, maybe I went a little bit overboard. No, there's still 1 left. Not overboard if I don't kill it instantly. Okay, okay. Aha! Okay, that's not where I was supposed to be, though. I was over here for a reason. Boss time, but no, it's too early for boss time. It's too early. It's not even been 2 hours yet. I am, still doing quests. If you have to go, maybe we can push boss time early, but it's not traditionally boss time yet. Okay. But 2 hours, yeah. But I'm still questing. I guess, to be fair, boss time is more of a vibe. Oh, there's another one. Maybe I can go in quick enough and read the thing before... No, okay. I was hoping it would let me start reading it before he noticed me. And then I would still get to... read it without having to fight the guy. But apparently not. Which is mildly inconvenient. Oh! It's fine, it's fine. Okay, okay. Oh! Oh no, it's not... Ooh! Fire! Okay, that will help with the, getting rid of this electric shield. I'm not liking the kind of... I don't know, religious undertones? I feel like he says something that made me think of... I don't know. Okay, okay. Here lies Iwan Mikoto versus in fortune telling and sigil science, but who often predicted falsely, never errant only when reading the span of his own years. Okay. 2 hours. We're not even. It's only 1 hour 57. You guys are jumping the gun. It's not. It's not even been 2 hours yet. And boss time is usually more like 2:15 to 2:30. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have gone this way. We're gonna go this way. Okay, okay. You rounded? I can see. But we're still doing the quest. You gotta at least let me finish this one. Especially because it looks like the quests are almost done. Like... There's this is the final tomb, and then I think there's just one more book to find. So we're almost done. I think I know where the book is as well. I made a note of it on the map, but I was hoping it would give me some easily just, you know, easy to find things, but maybe I'll find a accident. But I've been ready for bosses, but it's too early for boss time. It's too early. But I appreciate the eagerness. Did I get all my stuff? No. Okay, okay. Now let me go to the final monument. Here lies Oropesu no Mikoto, who was skilled in music as a youth, specializing in playing the lyre. His voice was so lovely, even the very earth would be moved. So 1, 2, 3, looks like we finished with the tombs. Let's go back and tell the spirit. How did I get there? I think I jumped off a cliff. Okay. Jump, I did, I jumped. And now we gotta fall. And then we go sideways. Hello. The 7 soul lamps are lit. Oh, maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It seems you've completed your task. I always remember how you evaded me. Now come, allow me to open it for you. The path to the soul guide's locus. Traveler from a foreign land, I know I've caused you much trouble, but please bear witness as they are laid to rest. For this path, I will meet you on its far side. Oh! Where are we going? Is this a magic path? Hyman didn't we get up here at all? Huh. That's 2 magic paths today. Traveler, you have arrived. This is the Soul Guide's locus, and this is where my final thoughts remain. When the Sunchildren reach a certain age, they would follow a ceremony and enter the Jinichi Mikoshi on their birth date. They would enter it? Doesn't that mean... Yes, and that process was known as the Rite of Solar Return. The Sunchildren were birthed from the Jinichi Mikoshi, and they would again return to the seat of the sun before the mortal world could taint them. The temperature of the Jinichi Mikoshi was such that its light could warm all of Byakoku. Of the Sunchildren, naught but shreds of their souls that once were returned at last the locus. I still believe that perhaps, if I was the one who opened the locus, I might be able to use my memories to supplement what remains of their souls. Allow me to try. Permanent Opustus, I am here, will you not return? How did it go? Of the 7 Sunchildren, the rest were raised by my own hand. If even they will not return, it seems that my memories alone are insufficient. If only there was something I could use as a medium. If I had the divine bridle, perhaps the badge of the Sunchildren's office, it might just work. But alas, it was off to us long ago. The station in Byakoku still hates those children. Perhaps my desire to free their souls is but a forlorn hope. But still, Traveller, if you would consider this my final request, could you help to find the divine bridle? I know the chances of finding it are quite slim, and indeed it is rude of me to ask it more of you. But... don't I already have that? I thank you. Still, the bridle has been lost for many long years. You need not rush. If you should hear of it, please tell me. Do I already have this? Have you found the bridle? Could you let me have a look at it? Didn't we get this from a different quest? This is the divine bridle, the genuine article indeed. I never thought the day would come when I might lay eyes on it once more. Traveller, tell me, whence did you get this? From Abaraku. From Abaraku no Mikoto himself? How strange, I remember clearly he was a great figure from the days when our nation had just been founded. But it was said he planned to usurp the seat of the Sun Child and was branded with the crime of treason. But since you say you obtained it from his hands, perhaps there are hidden things at work that I do not understand. So fate has decreed the bridle should resurface here. I can recall the face of his children already. This way I might finally atone for my failings. Traveller, place the bridle within the pool at the locus. With it we can surely revivify their souls. Yes, they may be made whole, that they may walk the path to the next life. Hail! Okay. Oh! Perrin, you did so love books, saying that there must be a world outside our knowledge, though I did not believe you then. I always smiled and shook my head at your wild pronouncement. Alas, alas, I should have believed you. You said one day you would escape the Jinichi Mikoshi and venture into paths beyond. Go now, Perrin. Let no one shackle you again, go be free. And you, Episosu, what would I give to hear you sing again? There was no one who could hear your clear, pure voice, and I did not wish to sing along in their hearts. The night before the Rite of Solar Return, you suddenly wished to hear my voice, no matter what you desired to hear me sing. You told me no matter how terribly I sang, you would not laugh. You knew, didn't you? You knew that Solar Return would be your last. And yet, to the end, I apologize, Traveller, that was unsightly of me. The female official who serves the Sunchildren is meant to maintain her purity. She shall never marry. Thus, I had no children of my own all my life. These children whom I served and watched grow older, at some point they became closer to me than blood. Thank you, Traveller, thank you for finding the bridle. It has passed through the hands of every Sunchild, and the memories it has inherited are enough to fill the gaps in their souls, even though those memories are double-sided. Double-sided? Of course, in this case the memories are twofold. On one hand you have your own memories, and on the other you have others' memories of you. Thus the gaps are being filled by both the Sunchildren's own memories imprinted upon the bridle, as well as the memories of them as the children who were blamed by Byakoku of those who became children of sin. My memories are insufficient, and so I had to supplement them with those of the people of our nation. And it's thanks to those transgressions that have been laid upon them that they have now been remembered by Byakoku and can now leave their after images behind. Thank you, Traveller, my greatest wish now lies fulfilled. I can finally be at ease. Yes, I can finally be with those children again. Huh. Well, that was something. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.